Okay, let's see what's inside this box. Oh wow. I'm gonna take this box out first. Wow, that's a pretty slim box. There you go. So I have been a great fan of MSI's GS series, and what we have here today is the GS65 Stealth Thin. This is a laptop that I have been looking forward to check out, and we have got here a sealed box sent all the way from Taiwan from NVIDIA. So a big shout out to the guys over at NVIDIA for sending the MSI GS65 Stealth Thin over for our review. So as you can see, this laptop is one of the slimmest laptops that MSI has ever produced. Even the box itself, it's really slim, as though I just took it out of the brown box just now, but this is actually a super slim box. It's even slimmer than the MacBook Pro's box, and we're gonna find out what's inside the box, though I know it's gonna be pretty much the same. It's probably going to contain the laptop itself, because we have this box over here that has the power brick. So without further ado, let's check out the box itself. So the GS65 Stealth Thin that we have got here are some of the specs. So it has a Core i7-8750H processor. It's a Coffee Lake processor inside. The GPU is a GTX 1070 Max-Q GPU. There's 512 gigs of SSD storage. There's 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM pre-installed into the machine, which I assume you could upgrade later to 32 gigs of RAM if you really need that. So we're gonna unbox the GS65. Let me just cut off the plastic, and we're gonna unseal this. It feels good to always unbox a sealed product, because you know, all this while we have been getting products that are already unsealed, being opened by others. So it's a great thing that we got this new stuff. So let's check out the box of the MSI GS65 Stealth Thin. Okay, so we're going to take this out. Okay, it's a little bit of effort to take this out, and what we are seeing here is the MSI some contacting. We are here to help card. And what do we have here? We have the MSI Review and Receive SteelSeries Siberia 200 headset leaflet. That's, you know, it says post your laptop review on Best Buy. So obviously the review unit that we have here is not a Asian unit, it's a US unit, because you get to submit the laptop review on Best Buy and you get to receive this headset. So that's pretty cool if you're in the US and you got the GS65. So you're probably going to receive this headset if you just leave a review on Best Buy. So let's forget about this leaflet, and we're going to check out the laptop itself. There you go, wrapped in a cloth, black cloth as usual, MSI stuffs, and we are going to take the laptop out just like this. And there's another white cloth that houses the laptop. Very nice protection for the laptop, and this is how the GS65 Stealth Thin looks like. It's really slim, really light, but we're going to put that aside and check out what's inside the box itself. There's just one more thing, and it is the documentation, some quick start guide. I don't think you need a quick start guide, so let's just put that aside, put away the box, and let's open another box right here, which I believe it is the power brick. Let's check out how big is the power brick or how small it is. It's not bad, you know, it's like my GS73's power brick, so which means this laptop doesn't require a huge power. So this power brick here is actually quite light and slim, portable enough to be in your bag to not weigh down your shoulders. That's pretty good, and we're gonna put it aside and check out the GS65 itself. Alright, I've booted up the laptop, activated Windows, everything, the setup, and you know what? The experience on the GS65 is just brilliant, because there's no bloat that's installed. Look at this. This is the desktop that you're seeing after booting up the device. There's no extra icons, only just one single recycle bin over there. Even when you press on the start menu, there's no bloat over here, just the usual Windows stuff, and that's a really great experience. And I believe this is how notebooks should ship, without any clutter inside, any bloatware. So let's take a look around the hardware of the GS65. So what you're seeing right here is a 15-inch Full HD 144Hz display. I can tell you, once you look at the display itself and once you move the mouse cursor, you will be impressed with how smooth it is. This is definitely one of the highest refresh rate that you can find on a gaming laptop right now. So over here we see the per key RGB SteelSeries keyboard. So each of these keys can be configured with different colors if you have the time to do so. It looks beautiful. The keycaps are big. The only issue that I'm going to be worried about would be the key travel over here. As you can see, the key travel is not really far, and you know, but compared to the MacBook Pro, this is definitely a much better keyboard, as you really feel those tactile feelings over here. So we have a very decent trackpad. I've just used it for a while. The trackpad is very precise, it's very fast, accurate. So I guess this is one of the best trackpads that I've ever used on an MSI laptop. So on the sticker here, we actually find out a couple of specs here. So it says that it has up to 8 hours of productivity battery life. So if we look over here, we have high-res audio as well, and the cooling system is Cooler Boost Trinity, one of MSI's best thermal cooling solutions right here. So I believe this laptop could have much better cooling than the GS63 that I previously reviewed. Let's hope that is the case. And over here we have some speaker grills, and here's the power button. Very nice round shape power button that feels like a fingerprint scanner as well, but unfortunately this doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. And despite this being a really slim laptop, MSI managed to fit the webcam on top over here instead at the bottom, like we have seen the PS42 in Computex this year. So it's obviously a great webcam placement. And on the left over here, port selection, we have a gigabit Ethernet LAN, 2 USB 3.0s, 2 audio jacks, gold plated as well, one for microphone and the other one for audio out. And on the right over here, we have an extra USB 3.0 port, a Thunderbolt 3 with USB-C of course, and mini display, HDMI, and the power port. So as you can see right here, unfortunately there's no SD card reader. So if you were to transfer stuff from your camera, you might have to invest in an SD card reader, which I guess that's kind of okay, though I would say that it is still possible to fit a SD card right at the left side over here, which unless MSI has fitted some components over here which made it impossible to install a SD card reader on this device. And on the back here, we do have cooling vents, 2 at the back and 2 at one at each side, which is great. I mean, this is one of the standard gaming laptops cooling vents, but let's hope the Cooler Boost Trinity does some justice to the hardware inside, because what we are having right here is really powerful hardware. That's GTX 1070 Max-Q inside, an 8 series Intel processor. So we're hoping that this laptop would do great when we do in our test. So yeah, that's the MSI GS65 Stealth Thin. Really slim laptop, really portable. Look forward to use this as my daily driver to kind of like replace my MacBook Pro, because my MacBook Pro, it works well. It's just that, you know, it's been a while since I've been seeing Windows PCs that great. So yeah, that's pretty much about the GS65 Stealth Thin. Stay tuned for our full review coming up at KLGadgetTV. Subscribe to us, follow us on the usual social media channels, and I will see you in the next one.